How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got a crazy day in store for y'all today. Hopefully, so today is Saturday and today is our last regular season kayak tournament of the year. We're fishing the Arkansas River in the Maumelle Pool, and I actually won this tournament last year, but I was fishing a different spot than I am today. I've actually never laid eyes on this area before a day in my life, and to be honest with y'all, it don't look that good. I'm not giving it very long. And also, we've already had ourselves a morning. We always do a tournament morning. So I got up early. I was ready to rock and roll early. Sometimes I wake up late, but I woke up early. I drove all the way to the spot I was gonna fish, which was the same river that I actually fished and won last year. It was a different spot. They changed the launch boundaries up on me this year. Couldn't fish where I wanted to fish. I looked at the launch boundaries like 2 days ago and I was like, oh crap. I can't actually fish where I fished last year and did well. I probably couldn't fish there anyways because the water's too low. But anyways, so we're here today. But anyways, I drove to a spot this morning, drove all the way there, got all my stuff out, and then I went to put my life jacket on. Didn't bring my life jacket, and you have to have your life jacket to fish these tournaments. So I drove all the way back to my house, grabbed my life jacket, said, forget that other place, we're gonna go over here. And it don't look so good. It doesn't look promising at all. I'm not gonna give it very much time. I'm gonna fish it maybe an hour and a half. I've got a little Chapo. This is the lure that I won the tournament last year with. This little guy, I've also got a jig. There's a lot of leaves in the water, so that's probably not gonna help my Chapo bite, but we're gonna see what we can get going. I'm optimistic that we'll catch something, get on the board early, but so far it's looking a little grimy, but time will tell. Stick with me, stay tuned, let's see if we can get 5 good ones in the boat today. There's a fish. Hey. A little fat spot. A little fat spot to get the party started. There's some fish living in here. You would expect for them to be there in that lay down. It's not much, but it is a little something something. If we can get like a little limit here, I'd be okay with it. 12.5-inch spot to start the day. Let's go. Jigs for bigs, baby. Peace out. Okay, that's one. Maybe we can get 5 in this spot. I got another one. He better think as soon as it hit the water. Is that a largie? It's a largie. It's a largie. I didn't even get to do nothing. He was like, yeah. Little largemouth out of a green tree. About 12-incher. Boom. Second 12.5-inch largemouth of the day. Working on a mega bag. Working on a mega bag. Are these the worst? Oh my gosh, it's a big one. Oh my gosh, he just chased it out. It was a freaking big one. No. He ate it. He ate it. Let's go. Did y'all see that? I think it's a 17. I almost lost him, but I got him. I got him. He chased it out. I dropped it back down. I was going choo, 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 choo. Let's go, baby. Not quite 17, but 16.5. 4 more like this. I'm a happy guy. We're getting some bites, man. Bye, Felicia. That's his home. So we got all this to ourselves, and it goes forever that way. Like I said, I've never been here before. And it's kind of a place I like to fish, you know, places that I've literally never been to before. The other area that I'm wanting to check out, if this doesn't work out, I haven't fished it much, but like this spot's cool because we got snakes. There's a cottonmouth literally right there on that log. Pretty big one. I'm gonna pull the camera out and show you guys. There's a cottonmouth literally right there. I've seen a plain belly, a diamondback, and a cottonmouth, and I've caught 3 bass in the first 100 yards that I fished. All we need to do now is find an alligator or an alligator snapping turtle. You see? I wasn't lying to you. There is a fat cottonmouth right there, and there's actually 2 of them. I saw another one. He's underneath that log. He was creeping. There's 2 cottonmouth on this log jam that I just caught that bass out of. That's awesome. Looks like it used to have a bunch of poison ivy on it too. That's poison ivy vine, but while I have y'all, this is what we're fishing. This little Bayou looking deal. It's snaky for sure. But apparently there's some bass that live here. But you gotta watch out. Cottonmouth everywhere. This creek is snake infested. Okay, so we started off pretty good. Had 3 bites within the first like 10 minutes of fishing. And about another half hour has gone by without getting any bites. So that's a little bit concerning. You would think the further up you would go, if you have fish back behind you, that you would, find more fish. Especially it seems like, when you get further away from a public launching site, usually you're gonna find more fish. We're gonna keep going. I'm hearing something that sounds like running water. I was looking at stuff on the maps. I don't know where there'd be running water coming from. But that's what it sounds like. I'm hoping it's running water. If it is, whew, I feel good about it. And there is a current, so maybe there is. There's some good looking sticks right up this way. We were kind of in a really shallow area too, so maybe this little bit deeper water. If there is moving water up here, maybe we'll find something. We need to get a couple more bites. I just need a limit. I need a limit, and I'll feel a whole lot better about, up and leaving this place and going somewhere else if we need to. Got one. Okay. I was about to say there better be one there underneath that big old shade pocket. Woo! Fish number 4, little fat spot. He's so fat. He's bigger around than he is long, which is not good for kayak tournaments. 11.5 inches, 27.5 inches. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. 11.5 incher. Peace out, spunky guy. I was beginning to think we were going to catch any more fish in this thing, and I was like, there's no way. We got to catch some more. That's the first bite we've had in a minute. This mud stinks. So I knew we'd be able to get through that. It's just right over here, we got this tree. We might skirt up underneath it. We had to get low to get through that. Hopefully it was worth it. There's a cypress tree. That's always exciting. We can't leave here until we catch a 5th fish or 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I'm pulling the plug. Unless something crazy happens. That beautiful cypress tree right there, though. Does it have any bass on it? Let's go, baby. Did y'all see that? Oh my gosh, I was certain that was fixing to be a bowfin. Heck yeah. They like the burn. There's a gar right there. There's 2 gar right there. He choked it. The cypress tree provided, even though it was kind of back here in the middle of the creek. That's like a 14. Look at his tail. Tail is janky. That's a little bit better. 14.75. And now we have a 5 bass limit. Little guy. That might help. Back-to-back jacks. That's definitely gonna help. Back-to-back Jimmy Jacks, baby. He's probably 13. Oh. 13. 13 inches, so that calls out like an 11 or something like that. We'll take it. Baby steps. Baby steps. Almost lost a rod. We about to make it. The only reason I came over here is because there's a bunch of rocks. There's another big cypress tree, there's some big logs. It looked very interesting. That's a good one. Here you go, Cole. All right, we are officially making our way out of this bayou. We're gonna head back to the boat ramp, get our stuff loaded up, and go to spot number 2. We're gonna finish out our day. Hopefully find some bigger fish. You know, at least we got a quick limit out of this area. I would have loved to have been able to keep going up, but obviously we got roadblock, and we just weren't catching really the quality I feel like was necessary to win this event, and I want to win. So we're gonna head out of here. We're gonna go to a spot where I really don't know what's gonna happen in the second spot. We might not catch nothing. Might catch no bass. We'll probably just catch a bunch of bowfin, but regardless, we have to try it out. It's 10:11. I'm hoping to be at the spot and in the water and fishing by 12. We'll see what time it is when I get there, and we'll have 3 hours from then to make some magic happen. Let's get it. Guys, there's a huge snake. Got it. Oh my God, it's a giant diamondback. Giant diamondback. Giant diamondback. It's a huge snake. I've been seeing snakes all day. This place is infested. Look at the size of this one here. Oh, he's grumpy. Ah. Oh, he bit me. Got him though. I got him. Snake break. Oh. I wish I could enter this. I wish I could measure him. That would help the cause if I can measure him and submit him into the tournament. Okay, we got him chill. Look at that. A massive diamondback water snake, guys. And he is grumpy, and rightfully so, because I snatched him off his perch. I'm gonna put him back. He's gonna be okay. But we had to get our hands on at least one of these crazy snakes here today, and as long as it's not cottonmouth. That is a gorgeous and huge diamondback. Like, what? He is just spinning. I haven't had one's death roll like this in a while. Chill out. It's like it's all he knows to do is death roll. He wants to bite. No biting. No biting. He already bit my hand. Okay, I'm gonna let the snake go. We gotta get out of here. Put him right back on his perch. Yeah, it'd be that way sometimes. He'll find his way back. Okay, let's find our way back to the boat ramp. Yeah, so we are doing a little pit stop, a little quick and dirty, a little dine and dash, or grab and dash, a little food run, because, well, we got out of the bayou, got everything loaded up. That was kind of an ordeal. And then we drove over to where we were going to launch at, where I thought we could launch at, and then I was like looking at the map, and I was like, dang it, I can't actually launch here. It's not the dang launch boundary. I've had it with these launch boundaries today. So I drove over to where I can launch at, and there was a lot of people there already fishing. It just didn't really look good. They're probably going to win the tournament there, but just decided it wasn't for me, so we have loaded everything back up. We are heading to what is plan D or E on the day. We're going to the headwaters of this entire pool, a big dam. We're going straight to the tail race. We're gonna go crank some rocks, throw a jig on some rock, throw a spinner bait on some rocks. We're gonna get in the current and just cross our fingers that we can connect with a better than average sized fish. Historically at this spot, I haven't done all that good bass fishing. I've caught some small spotted bass. I've caught a few 2-pounders, so if we can at least cull out like 2 or 3 of our smallest fish, like our 12 inchers with some 16s, I'll feel mediumly decent about it. But what I'm feeling good about is we're about to get some food in our tummy. I was feeling a little hangry, a little upset, and I think this is just the trick, because we don't need to go out there in a bad mood. We can spare, you know, an additional 20 minutes, I guess. We want to be on the water by 12. It's currently 11:45. We'll probably be on the water by like, I don't know, 12:30 maybe. So not too bad, not too great, but hopefully this is the right move, get our head in the right place. So when we get there, we can just go to work, crush these fish, crush the tourney, catch billions. I feel it happening. I'll see you guys in the water. Well, the good news is that we made it. The bad news is that they're actually not running any water out of the dam. So that kind of sucks. But we're here. We're gonna act like they might turn the water on. Hopefully they will. Also, it's a bad day to be a smallmouth buffalo. He got. Okay, let's get all our stuff. Please be a bass. It's a big bass. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's the one we needed. That's the one we needed. 6 cents, flat finesse F4, 18 incher. I think it's an 18 incher. Let's freaking go, baby. I've covered so much water trying to find a freaking fish. And we got him. He's probably 17 and a half. May not be 18, but we'll take it. Right where he's supposed to be, right on that point. Oh, guys, I was about to lose hope. Guys, that's an 18 3/4 inch bass. That is huge. Huge. Okay, we're gonna send this fish back. That gives me so much hope. We can catch another one like that. Let's go, baby. I've cranked like 2 miles down this bank. It all looks the same. This is the first thing that looks a little bit different. I'm on this little riprap, and it comes to a point. And wouldn't you know, we're right there on the point. That's exciting. I'm just gonna keep just going down and around. Down that way, back up that way, and I'm gonna go down that way and hit some more points on that downswing that way. See if we can't get lucky and run into a couple more. Little 13-inch spotted bass. That might help us. I don't really know. I know I had a couple of 12s. 12 and a halfers. So, if anything, just gained a 1/2 inch. Every inch matters out here. Every 1/2 inch, every 1/4 inch, every little bit matters. There's one. Oh my God. Be a bass. Please be a bass. There's no way this is a bass. If it is, it's huge. I think it's a drum. I don't think it's bass. It's not. It's a drum. I knew it. Oh, man. Oh, he's a pretty one. Come here. Dang, that's a crazy looking drum. I was honestly so surprised that first good bass I caught over here wasn't a drum. I was in shock. Look at the colors of this drum. He's got gillo. He's got yellow on his gills. Very golden, like piebald fins. He's got these yellow tips on his fins. Very interesting. I mean, that thing is crazy looking. Gosh. Gotta catch a few drum. I'm surprised it's the first rough fish we've caught all day. Like, that's honestly a miracle. I don't know how we haven't caught any other sort of fish besides bass today. Be a big bass. Be a big bass. Be a big old bass. Don't be a freaking drum. Don't be a freaking drum. This is a flathead. Oh, he's got real big. It's not a bass, is it? It's a flathead. Dang it. But yes, it's so cool, but it's so sad. Look at that. 30 minutes to spare, and we have a beautiful flathead catfish. Way better than a drum, in my opinion, but still thought I had that bass I needed. I need a bass this big, badly. We got 20 minutes, actually, 20 minutes left. Go down the bank, keep cranking this crankbait, and hopefully get lucky and get a bass. That's this big. That's all I'm asking for. Even like a 15-incher. 15-incher would be beautiful. Okay, we're gonna send it back. Bye, flathead. Bye, flathead friend. Stupid thing. Just kidding, he's not dumb. He's not dumb. He's just a flathead eating my 6 cents crankbait. Fish. Fish be bass. This could be a bass. Oh, it's not bass. What is this, another flathead? Another flathead. Are you kidding me? 2 flatheads in a row. Gosh. You silly thing. Another flathead. Come on. I had just said how it was a miracle how I had caught nothing but bass all day. And now we got 2 flatheads in a row. Looks literally like the one I just caught. It's not the same fish. I don't think. Unless it is. I don't even know. I'm gonna hold him up here. We're gonna go look at him right now. He literally is the exact same size and shape and color. There's no way. I'm like 50 yards down. I don't know. I don't even know. Frick. Oh, and he frayed my line all up. Gotta retie so fast. I've got to retie so freaking fast, it's not even funny. Any other time, I would be ecstatic to catch a flathead on a crankbait while bass fishing. Y'all have seen it. I always get pumped. Inside, I'm pumped a little bit, but outwardly, there's nothing in the world that I want more right now than a 16-inch bass to eat this crankbait. 16-inch plus. I feel like 16-inch plus bass right now, that would give us like a 3-inch coal. It is close to 80 inches. It's nothing much, but that's what I want. 15 minutes. Time is officially up. 3 o'clock. Gosh, I cannot believe we could not get another bite from a bass. However, I am very grateful that we were able to catch a big one out here. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was expecting to maybe catch, maybe 2 or 3, maybe 15, 16 inches, just kind of pad what I have, make it a little bit better. But that 18 3/4, it's going to go a long way. I don't know how far. I haven't looked at the standings at all. I hate looking at the standings. All it does is just like frazzle me out, makes the fish, too fast, too crazy, puts a lot of stress on me. So I just go into this, just trying to catch as much as I can and as big of a fish as I can while I can. And now we are out of time. So let's go on ahead. Let's check the standings. There's no way that what I have is enough for a top 3. The problem is you can fish so many different places out here. If everybody's fishing right here, then maybe I feel better about what I have. Okay, let's check the app. Dang it, man. I'm in 4th. By 1 inch. I'm in 4th place right now. By 1 inch. I have 76 inches. Dang it. I'm sure this will kind of change a little bit. Man, I told you guys, every inch counts out here. But, oh well. It is what it is. Had we not driven for about 3 hours today, we probably could have coaled up an extra inch, but that's on me. I'm going to make the trek back to the boat ramp. We're not that far away from it. Fourth place ain't bad. Fourth place ain't bad. Can't complain about that. Gonna get some good points. Hopefully it'll put me in the top 25 in Angler of the Year standings so that I can fish the Classic, wherever that is gonna be. That's honestly, you know, what my main goal was fishing out here today. Just do decently enough to qualify for our Classic. What a day. What a day. It's too bad we can't magically turn one of those flatheads into like an 18-inch bass. That would have been salty. All right, I'm gonna head in. I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. Man, I gotta quit filming these outros so late at night, but guys, we had one heck of a day. It was a grinder. We fished our butts off today and managed to do fairly well. We ended up in fourth place and everything. When the dust settled, everything lined up. We were only an inch, like an inch and a half away from second place, a couple inches away from first. Guys, you know, one thing that I'm taking away from this event is that I really wish that I would have taken just a little bit of time to do a little bit of pre-fishing, a little scouting this past week, just kind of get an idea of where I really wanted to fish at. Because since I didn't, I ended up running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I wasted a lot of time on the road just driving from spot to spot. I probably wasted like 2.5 hours, honestly. Especially this morning when I forgot my life jacket and had to drive all the way back here and back there. That was like an hour. That was like an hour ordeal in itself. But yeah, so anyways, I am proud with the way we finished. I'm proud of the way we fought back. You know, we caught some good ones. We caught a key big fish in that last spot of the day. That was huge. And, you know, had we been able to link up with one more good largemouth or spotted bass, we would have really been cooking up something good. But we'll take fourth place. It's a solid finish for the day that we had. And I think that that's going to help get us into the year-end Classic for this kayak club fishing trail. That was honestly one of my main goals for today, was to, you know, do well enough to possibly qualify for that big tournament. So I'll check the standings in a couple of days whenever they update it. They got a spreadsheet deal. We'll see if we made the cut. If not, no worries, but hopefully we squeaked on in. But anyways, we're going to end today's episode. Thanks so much for hanging out with me out there on the bayou, on the river, and all these different places that we fished today. It was a fun event. It was cool catching some fish, cool catching some snakes, and seeing some wildlife. Real quick before I leave y'all, let's give y'all a little gear breakdown on how I caught all these fish today. I caught the majority of them on a small little compact flipping jig. I was, you know, pitching it to wood cover. I was also swimming it a lot. Caught the majority of my fish on that thing today. And then at the last spot, I caught the catfish, the drum, and the two bass, including our kicker, on a 6 cents finesse flat side crankbait. I was throwing 6 cents Lux Series rods. I was using the 7'1" medium heavy for the jig. I was throwing a 6'11" medium heavy moderate action for the crankbait. The Lux Series is an incredible rod series from Stix Fishing. If you're looking to grab a few sticks, I'll leave all the gear that I use linked in the video description. But that is going to do it for today's episode. Thanks so much for watching. If y'all enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel for more, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.